If you would like to get a free swim form analysis like this one, click on the link below to sign up.
Hey Robert, thanks for sending me your swim video for analysis. What I'm looking at is breathing, body balance, rotation, and kick. And then I'm looking at the three main phases of the stroke: recovery, what's going on when your hand comes out of the water, because that impacts hand entry and rotation, which ultimately hand entry impacts the underwater catch and pull. At first glance, you look like a very comfortable swimmer with a lot of technique out of the water that's going actually really well for you. And then over the course of the video, I could see how much you slowed down and how much your legs started to sink the longer you swam, as well as your stroke rate and started to increase, and your time per 25 started to get slower. So the first 25, I counted 31 strokes in about 27 seconds. And then by the time you did the final 25, you were up to 38 strokes in about 37, 38 seconds. And again, like I said, those legs are dragging. So we first want to make sure you are in a proper body balance to reduce drag. So as far as your breathing looks fine, because you have this breathing pattern that works for you. I don't think your breathlessness. Let's talk about the body balance, rotation, and kick. We want to make sure the weight of your body is on your front end, on your sternum. We want to make sure you're kicking from the quads and hip flexors to get those touch points, your ankles, your hips, and your head, ankles, hips, and head on the surface of the water, so you feel like you're swimming more in that downhill position. A few things you can do is push your weight of your body on your sternum, tuck your chin. If that doesn't work, more than likely, like most adult onset learners, triathletes who learn how to swim as an adult, they're not kicking properly from the quads and hip flexors, and I can see you don't have very flexible ankles. A few things you can do is put on a pair of swim fins. You can do some vertical kicking. I've created some videos describing that aspect of the kick. Now, something that you have going on that's good for you is the recovery part of the stroke. Your high elbow recovery and your hand entry actually look really good, but what's going on is you don't have any, after hand entry, you don't have any power behind your pull, and you can see over the course of the swim, you just are starting to reach and drop your elbow, and you just don't have any power right back here in your pull, pushing behind your hip. It's that underwater catch and pull that drives that hip rotation, and that's going to in turn propel you forward. So you want to extend and rotate. Extend with my left, push with my right, and rotate. Extend with my right, push with my left, and rotate. So after we have you really fix the body balance, because you want to reduce drag before you can increase propulsion, then I want to work a little bit more in hand entry, so you understand you're entering with your fingertips, wrist, elbow, and you're rotating, and then you set yourself up for what's called a high elbow catch, followed by a push all the way past your hip. This is what's lacking in your stroke. You don't have that powerful catch to have a strong, powerful pull. Also, wearing a snorkel, keeping your head down, take breathing out of the equation. It's going to help you watch what's going on underwater with your catch and push, and you're making sure you're pushing down the center of that black line or whatever line you're following at the bottom of the pool, and then you push all the way past your body. And that's going to maximize your pulling and your propulsive force in your stroke. If you have any questions, either comment below, send me an email. Be sure to join the chatter in our T2 Endurance group, and I hope you make it a great day.